Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, a surprise congressional hearing reveals some damaging claims against former President Donald Trump. A former White House aide takes us inside Trump's inner circle, describing what the president allegedly knew about armed protesters and a physical altercation with a member of the Secret Service. Kimberly Gill has been sorting through some of the testimony this afternoon. And Kim, this hearing was just announced yesterday.
It was. Karen, good afternoon to you. The January 6th committee was supposed to take a break until July, but they decided to bring Cassidy Hutchinson in the front of the public immediately. She was a special assistant to President Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows. She testified how Trump insiders like Meadows and Rudy Giuliani were well aware things could get ugly on the 6th.
When hearing Rudy's take on January 6th and then Mark's response, that evening was the first moment that I remember feeling scared and nervous for what could happen on January 6th. And I had a deeper concern for what was happening with the planning aspects of it.
Now, fast forwarding to January 6th, Hutchinson testified about security measures at a rally on the Ellipse where the president spoke to supporters before many of them headed to the Capitol. Security officers were not allowing people into the area with anything that could be considered a weapon. Hutchinson testified the president was furious and said the following. Listen to her account.
I was in the vicinity of a conversation where I overheard the president say something to the effect of, I don't effing care that they have weapons. They're not here to hurt me. Take the effing mags away. Let my people in. They can march to the Capitol from here.
Hutchinson also testified former President Donald Trump demanded to be taken to the Capitol after the rally. She claims the former president even tried to grab the steering wheel of the presidential limo, getting into a physical altercation with a Secret Service agent before he was stopped. That is according to her testimony. The former president says he hardly knew Hutchinson and she was rejected when she asked to move to Florida after he left office. There's much more testimony to go through. You'll hear more of it when you join us for Local 4 News at 5. Until then, Karen, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, we'll see you then.